I love Carabiner the most. Carabiners are great. You can use them to open beer. They can also help you fasten yourself to a cliff face using rope. You can stretch a strip of nylon webbing between trees using them and walk on it. You can do so much stuff with carabiners. Hey Cow Utopia, hey See Through Shifu. Arita, hello. You started playing Long War 2 and you put 30 hours in about 3 days? That is so awesome, Cow Utopia. I am so excited for you. This is like your first time ever playing Long War 2? Oh my god. I remember how excited I was. I guess I never got like to play 1.0 as a first time player. Because I played it before it was like public and it was still in flux and there were a bunch more bugs and balance things that were wrong and stuff. So I never got to sit down and just play Long War 1.0 for the first time as someone who enjoyed XCOM, but I'm glad you're getting into it. That's awesome. And Chillcat, hi. Hey, Abjilol. How are you? Asinum and Fennon, hello. Where do beaners come from? They just appear in your car and work bag. I think they breed underground or something. I don't know. Is Long War 2 a hard game to get into? Oh yeah. Yeah. It's not very new player friendly. That is not a thing that I would say about it.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
That's pretty nice. And we got another rebel. So we just did a mission where we rescued an engineer, got a hack which gave us a rebel in the haven, and got an intel package which turns out to be alien alloys and Illyrium crystals. Long War 2 is a sort of game where early game resources are very constrained, and often it's sort of up to luck which ones you get. And depending on what you get, you can like do all sorts of weird things with rushing different techs to get yourself ahead early and stuff. So by getting alien alloys and Illyrium crystals here, I bet there's something really cute I could do if I remembered what the fuck the tech tree looked like. But I'm just gonna build laser weapons. That'll be fine, right? Laser weapons will probably show up like 5 days earlier or something because I won't have to deviate to get more alloys. Usually you have to like render trooper corpses to get enough alloys for them, but we won't have to this time around. I'm just gonna look up Long War 2 tech tree. If I Google that, I bet like, oh fuck me, that's not, we need to talk about, yeah, we need to talk about how to display data. Whoever made this one, that's not helping. Can I get this on screen? Is it might be just too big to fit on screen in any way. See if I can get this on screen. Okay. So what would make more sense would be to, one, if we're going to have what it does in full detail, we probably need to be able to click to collapse that node. And two, maybe we don't need to show every single fucking technology. Maybe some of them aren't that important and they could just be like afterthoughts. Hybrid materials allows the construction of 30 different things. But they all have different requirements. Why did you put them on hybrid mats instead of the thing that's a secondary requirement, which is actually when they're going to unlock? I don't understand. Don't understand. Anyway, while I don't love this as descriptive data, it does show me all of the things I need to know if I look at it for long enough. This is sort of the Long War 2 experience, right? You're like, okay, I want to learn Long War 2. I'm going to jump into the wiki to find out all the information I need. And then you like jump on the wiki and it is actually the text of War and Peace. But the first letter of every chapter spells out the prerequisite for the next technology. So, if you just decode this, we can see that if I go modular weapons, it unlocks laser weapons. If I also go hybrid materials, okay, I didn't even like notice that this was there until I was like, no, that's not true. Oh, there's another. This is an arrow apparently, even though it doesn't have a direction on it. 2 alloys, 5 Illyrium. Cool. We need to go modular weapons, hybrid mats, and laser weapons. So all we're really saving with alloys is 1 render advent trooper, which doesn't actually do that much. And we're going modular weapons before hybrid mats. Probably want to go hybrid mats before modular weapons. I think usually in a campaign I would go modular weapons first because it does something first. But with all these extra alloys, I can actually start building vests really early, which give HP and crit resistance, which is great. We want tons of those, and getting those early is just gonna make us sort of feel really strong at the start of the campaign. Hey Macrofi, Pokemon nerd. Proxy Asian, hello. Data file links to 2 months. I'll show to you as well. We could just research Waterworld as quickly as possible. This is, people ask about like how do you win the game. This is how. You complete a black site mission, then research alien encryption, which unlocks the shadow chamber, which lets you research the black site vial. When you then can complete a forge mission, you can research the recovered advent stasis suit, which unlocks avatar autopsy along with the psionic gate research and the codex brain into encrypted codex data research, where you have to come from Skulljack and Officer here, and then you autopsy the avatar and you go to Waterworld. It feels very linear when you're actually doing it. It's not that confusing, really. It's just like, this is the next thing, and you're like, oh, okay. I wonder about the early Advent Trooper autopsy for alloy plating a little bit. 3 ablative HP and 1 armor. Is that better than a nanofiber vest? Probably not, because it doesn't have minus 25% crit on it. You probably want this on a soldier who has resilience, because they're already not getting crit, but I'm not sure it's actually better than a nanofiber vest for a soldier without crit, even without resilience, even though it's giving you 1 armor. Enemies get shred pretty early on in XCOM campaigns too. Plus, like, they'll attack you with AoE things, and those have innate armor shred on them and stuff. Armor's not that great for XCOM, really. It's okay. It can be okay. It's okay in some situations, but in other situations, it's not that great. So we could also try to Psi Rush. This is another thing that I've done at the start of a campaign. Time Bones, thanks for 4 months. Hugbone will show to you as well. Good evening, I Like Pie. Hey, Dragomira. Repang, thanks very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate those. Many Ogbomo shows. I'm like really setting my own pace here and chilling out tonight. I want to get into this Long War 2 campaign and just like relax. So I apologize if I'm spending a long time reading a tech tree spreadsheet thing, but you know, that I'm in that sort of mood. So we could go alien biotech, which we do not need for any other reason right now. Wait, alien biotech gives you hazmat vest with hybrid materials? You can get those that early? I did not realize that. And they cost 20 supply but no alloys? Hazmat vests are really incredibly good. Wow, I didn't realize those were so early. Anyway, you go alien biotech, sectoid autopsy. I wonder if hazmat vests like require a different building to make, maybe? I don't think so. You updated this to show the no stats version instead. You updated this? Oh, also this is the 1.3 tech tree, which is probably slightly different from the 1.5 tech tree. The proving ground is needed to do hazmat vests. Where does it say on here that it's a proving ground project? Is that because it's yellow? That must be because it's yellow, right? Maybe? Maybe. Anyway, you'd go alien biotech into sectoid autopsy, into psionics. And we basically have everything that you need to do all of that already. Then you would build a psi chamber for 150 supply and 1 C. What's a C? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Does it say how long the technologies take on this? I don't think it says how long the technologies take. It's an Illyrium core, so we need... That's so cheap. It just like doesn't cost that much to get psionics going early. It's amazing. I'm not gonna do that because I found it really boring when I succeeded at that last time. Like I feel like it's somewhat risky, so it's probably not the best strategy, and then also if you successfully pull it off, it makes the game boring afterwards, so it's probably also not like just a thing to do regardless. Let's go... Okay, this is on 1 day 6 hour. I want to grab these.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local resistance.
The wrench icon is proving ground.
Stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Probably. I mean, that makes sense. Yes, that's what the legend says, which I presumably should have read.
Strategic resource located.
Ooh, baby. This is what I am talking about.
Setting course for West Asia.
I guess I have that page cached or something, because when I refresh it, it doesn't change the thing. Hitman. Extract VIP. We should probably just launch that now rather than waiting to get it vulnerable, because...
We'll need
like,
to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
We're spending like a day to make it vulnerable when we could have the engineer already and already be scanning for the next mission and stuff. Our science is a lot slower when we don't have 7 scientists, isn't it? That's a bit different. So I said I wanted hybrid mats so that I could build a nanoscale vest or 2, and then alien biotech.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
It would be really cool if there was a blasphemy-like mechanic suicide the unit, but maybe kill a bunch of things before it dies. That's one of the most popular mods for XCOM 2. Not gonna get into it, but yeah. Loading your soldier with explosives and then sending them at the enemies is a thing that is supported by mods. We might not even get it vulnerable, which is pretty disappointing.
School now operational.
Let's start training some rookies. So early game, I think getting like another shinobi and another specialist is really important. We got any good specialist and shinobi stats here? Assault Grenadier, Gunner, Ranger. We have an empty soldier deck, so this upgrades to something random. That ends up being a stealth shinobi, I think, because it can hit with its sword attack. So we don't exactly have another shinobi right now. None of these stat lines are like, oh yeah, I'd love that to be a shinobi. They're all like, wow, you either have terrible aim or you would die if you were shot at by anything. Maybe I'll just have bad aim shinobis this campaign. Can pay for that later. Maybe get Blaine Sexual T. Cooper trained up as a shinobi, and then look for something with high mobility, aim, and hack for a specialist, like Jelly Raptor, for example. And the mundane one. I said, Blaine Sexual T. Cooper, you're going to be a shinobi. And Jelly Raptor, you have the highest hack, good mobility, pretty good aim. With Sentinel, you're going to be a specialist. Who needs aim with big sword?
Commander,
Why
so
you
far,
have
I
to be
haven't seen
sad?
anything critical among the
His
alien
only
employees
big
left over in
sword.
this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility.
These
Excavation
guys are
is
in-
underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
There are a bunch of Jorbs XCOM campaigns on Jorbs Tube. We didn't get it vulnerable, unfortunately. Oh well. We have like an okay team. Shinobi, Sharpshooter, Grenadier, Triple Rookie. Definitely okay. Maybe not better than okay. Hey, Sir Faticus. I like Long War 2 and Long War.
Extraction of a VIP working for the Resistance. The spokesman provided the coordinates, but the rest
Do you
is
not
up to
think
us.
one is better than the other, really?
Locate the VIP and escort
Different
them out
games?
of the area safely. Goes without saying, but don't leave any hostiles standing.
I wish there was an XCOM-esque roguelike. I feel like Firaxis has been trying to do that. They did something with like XCOM 2 DLC that attempted to do that, and then they did Chimera Squad, which is attempting to do that. It's just like... it stops being XCOM really fast if you don't let the missions go long and let the soldiers die in them. Which are two things that,
Menace 1-5, target
I have
coordinates
noticed
incoming.
happening, I
Secure
guess. I don't know.
VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
Strategic layer is a pretty big part of XCOM.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed.
Probably
for the
true, yeah.
extraction.
I wonder if you could make a strategic layer roguelike and just not have the fights. That's probably like... maybe that sounds completely insane. Maybe it is completely insane, but it sort of would make more sense to me than taking the strategic layer out of the game. I don't know. I'm weird. I like the strategic layer in XCOM a very large amount, maybe more than most people.
On my way.
4X games work on similar premises. Yeah, I think mostly. Do you like,
Good to go.
Football Manager for XCOM squads or something? I guess the problem is that
Sure thing.
how you leveled up your soldiers would have to have a direct effect on the strategic outcome of missions. Like maybe your level ups would be like randomly cancel one wound taken by any team that this soldier was on, or supply rewards generated by missions are increased by 20% when this soldier is on them, or this soldier can be sent on twice as many missions without becoming fatigued, or like they'd have to be you wouldn't be able to have like fire in the hole where it's like the soldier's better at shooting rockets, because that would sort of be meaningless to the person playing the game, right? Hideous Boneyard Mods, yes, Sloth. Yeah, Elisserol. Bernard's been on the channel before, Anton, but in general, like, I don't really make a practice of talking about other people who stream the games as well, because it's just like pretty unprofessional and weird to do. Hey, the Doctor. This is a somewhat new campaign. We're on mission 3 right now. The Breach was fun, but it didn't stick to you for some reason. Well, I think it was like an excellent game to play for 20 hours, and I think that's fine. I don't think you need to say like, well, I stopped playing it after 20 hours, and interpret that as a bad thing. That sounds very exciting. There's a burger for me to eat. How am I gonna eat a burger? It's sort of hard to eat a burger while playing a game at all, because your like fingers get all, you know, and then you can't like touch your keyboard or mouse. Maybe I'll just sit here and eat a burger. And just eat it over the course of an hour. That's a long time. Hey, not based. ZZM, thanks for the 15 months. I'm going to show to you as well. Drink it. Just blend the burger. Just blend the burger. I'm gonna go eat a burger real quick. I'll be right back. All right. That was a really good burger. That was outstanding. I don't know how to move toward this pod, like, at all. I saw in Fog of War that there was another pod behind it. I see that this is the last pod. Maybe we just slide. Maybe we just translate this way and don't fight it right now. Cha-cha real smooth. One step this time.
Getting it done.
This time. I'm drinking a Deschutes Obsidian Stout.
What's over there?
It's full of obsidian.
Got it covered.
The last campaign is dead.
Heading to that location.
Respect it. Be thankful for it. But move on from it, because dwelling on the last campaign is the mind killer. Apparently, this is 2 squads of 2 or something? I'm really confused right now. I'm quite confused.
Standing fast.
Hey, Silver Leafs. Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome to show to you too. I shoot you. Shoot you seems okay. We're gonna have to start brawling, right? Like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? I don't know. We could take one turn and let them walk into us. That's what we could do. Like, post up. Well, where can we even go? Let's brawl. How's the current run going? It's fine. This is a third mission. Nothing too dramatic has happened so far. Just been a pretty normal XCOM early game.
Moving on target location.
So far, every mission of the campaign has been flawless. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a little bit of a high roll on the start of an XCOM campaign. But nothing totally insane has happened.
Heading out.
He still signals even though his squad is dead. Training. Well trained. My soldier has the wrong voice pack again.
Heading out.
Also, my soldier, by high rolling
Let's move
the
already.
grenade roll, which I appreciate,
On
has
Overwatch.
destroyed the loot,
I'm on it.
which I do not appreciate. How dare you show in ribs?
Moving out. Where to?
How many flawless missions are needed to mitigate the loss of an entire geared party? An entire geared party costs not that much at the start of the campaign. At the end of the campaign, it costs like months worth of resources. Oh, that is just a pot of 4. Okay. That's pretty spooky. Jesus fuck. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Well, shot at the only soldier in the entire barracks that wouldn't have died to that.
Get ready for a surprise. Headed there now.
No grenade this turn, but maybe we could hit this shot.
Target neutralized.
Beautiful.
Toss me some ammo.
Yeah, grenades are on a cooldown, so you can only use them every other turn. But we should have enough soldiers that this ends up being fine. I want to like move up maybe here first. There's a pod below my screen as it's oriented right now, and I don't want to like reveal myself too close to that or something. I don't know. I don't think it mattered.
I definitely got that one.
Each soldier can use a grenade every other turn. It's not the whole team. Oh fuck, it's me. Jorbs, no.
Sure thing.
I've ruined the flawless campaign. Damn.
I'm going.
Where did the infinite grenades come from? We built them, I think?
Grenade.
I don't know, they're the same as ammo. Like, they're just, they are a consumable. You can only bring a certain amount per mission. Though they're not like ammo, I guess, actually. Okay, just don't pull the other pod, please, Jorbs. This game very deliberately, like, this light covers here so that you can't stand on that wall segment and be out of sight, which is very rude. Very rude.
Not a problem.
Don't shoot me.
Flanking my position. I've got some serious wounds here. They're on the move. Get me out of here, please.
This is just the mission for getting crit, apparently. We've only been shot at twice. So far we've taken 11 damage. No, this hit for 7. So far we've taken 12 damage after having been shot twice.
Not a problem.
An entire 4 feet of open wall in a room.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
It does betray a certain negligence of ideas about efficient use of space and stuff. Yeah, I guess so.
Kill confirmed.
Let's try doing this. Let's try this out, because this is a campaign for Twitch largely, right? Let's do. I don't know if this like fits anywhere though. I could make a spreadsheet. Could make a spreadsheet that we linked to instead. That could be fun. Let's do that instead. And then we put on screen. Exclamation mark so far for campaign info. Spreadsheets on spreadsheets on spreadsheets. Oh no. My suck. I had successfully consumed the burger and cleansed myself of its grease. But some of it was hiding right there. And then it got on my hands again. It was terrible. I'm glad that you're all here to support me through this moment. I think I dreamed about Twitch chat while I was having my nap today. Yeah, having greasy hands is just not a good time. That's just not what you want. There are few times when I would say that it was desirable to have greasy hands. That's very, very small. Still somewhat small. Maybe it's workable now, though. So mission Gatecrasher. GOP 1, GOP 2, region. Where are we? I don't actually know where we are. Like, New Russia or something? We're not in India anymore. We're in the one that's north and slightly west. Is it called West Asia? Is that it? Notes, engineer, alloys, Illyrium, scan, and 1 rebel. Notes, flawless. What? Why did... Okay, so sometimes I type letters in the wrong order and I understand, right? But how did I type A twice? I'm just leaving that. Flawless. Alright, I'll just update this and I will share a link to it. All campaigns so far. Do we have to start again because of how I typed flawless on Gatecrasher? Possibly. Probably, yeah. Change to anyone with link. Can comment. Copy link. Done. Let's... So this is going... That's like a pretty long link, right? Whatever. Add command. So far. Campaign so far. And on top of all of this, I let you comment on the sheet. So if you want to help out by like filling out mission results or noting important things that happen or whatever, you can type that and all I have to do is approve the comment. Seems pretty sweet to me. Where's the zombie? Wasn't there a zombie? What is it here? Like behind the thing? We'll find it soon, I imagine. Letting us comment is a dangerous thing to do. Yeah. I mean, the normal rules apply, I guess. Like, shitposting is fine, but putting anything that wouldn't be okay in the regular chat there is ban-worthy, sort of thing.
Finally.
Oh, there you are. And then you disappeared again.
Got it covered.
I don't understand that zombie.
Let's rock.
It's like phasing or something.
Get it together.
Oh, cool.
Evac! We need emergency evac! Now, damn it!
Yeah, that actually makes me really happy. Well, at least it was, an unimportant soldier, right? Fucking Shinobi's dead. Okay.
Is it clear?
This is what happens when a soldier who's picked up loot dies. You get a new loot drop where you can pick it up again. Someone asked about that
Flash out!
like a day or two ago or whatever.
Here I come. Roger that.
Dealing 9 damage to a sectoid here seems like a tremendous accomplishment. Like, that just seems like a lot of damage to deal to a sectoid right now. With a bunch of submachine guns and frag grenades. I have 1 shotgun. Maybe the shotgun will get me there. Lurkor, thanks very much for the 8 months. Hope show to you as well. I think we take this shot.
Not much of a hit.
I don't know if I'm that upset with that result. I still have the frag grenade on that grenadier for next turn is like the idea.
Bombs away.
Is shotgun on grenadier normal for me? Soldiers who have high enough mobility to get away with a shotgun are generally going to take a shotgun early game in a squad that doesn't have good sustained damage coming from other sources. This squad definitely does not have that. If I throw enough grenades, I'll win eventually. Well, we are going to run out of grenades. What's the link to the mod list? Can someone like type that in chat so I don't have to look for it in the bot command?
Let's do this.
Guess I don't have the grenade for next turn. This is why my grenadier has a shotgun, so that I can play that turn like that, you know?
Ready to rock. I nicked him.
Nice graze. I think sectoids are actually an enemy which likes to take a less threatening action if it's not flanked at the start of the turn. If you force them to move, they might move and flank somebody. So I think I'm like just going to leave it unflanked because I believe when it's in cover, it has the impression that it can get away with using a psi attack, which just doesn't seem that threatening right now, right? Almost could have just killed that. Distraction Ninja, thanks for the 6 months. Sanbomusho to you as well. Waylaid Corgis is mind controlled. Yeah, but all we have to do is like walk up to it and shoot it. So we got out of the mission. 2 severe wounds and a death. We're gonna need a new column in the spreadsheet.
Who's keeping score? Out of firepower over here.
Got an Illyrium core. Let's pick this up again.
Item in tow.
Should we bring home? Let's bring home the body. I don't know if
On my way.
this soldier maybe has friends at XCOM or a family, but
He does it.
it's sort of comical watching the models climb ladders while carrying someone, so we might as well.
Moving. Already there.
Sorry, just trying to make this spreadsheet good
No need to ask twice.
and usable.
Roger that. Got it. Moving. Moving out.
Do enemy get a research bonus for dead soldiers left behind on a failed mission? I think that's a thing, right? I think that's a thing on a failed mission, but not on a... Is that a thing? I'm not sure if that's a thing.
They've got friends.
I remember hearing that something in an XCOM of some sort did that somewhere, but I don't remember where.
In position for evac.
This is Firebrand.
Ah! When I take my mouse out of the game window, the like tactical map will just scroll really weird ways, and also when I click out of the game window, the sound turns off. So this is a really bad game to be doing out of game editing of a spreadsheet in, unfortunately. But oh well. Okay, so we need a deaths column. We lost a squatty shinobi. We took 2 wounds. What are our notes meant to be? Oh, how do I... Is there a button to add the comment to the... I just resolved the comment instead of whatever. 8 delicious burger. Took... I think it was 14 damage actually. Took 14 damage from 3 attacks. Lord Millinor recommends Falawellis instead of Falwellis. Needs death column rainbow please. Maybe rewards are separate from notes. Engineer slash intel pack. Engineer plus intel package? Fuck. Spreadsheets just like, they balloon in scope so quickly. Once you give me some cells to write words in and the ability to do that, to track information, like, it's all over. I'm just gonna be doing that for the rest of the night. Spend more time in spreadsheets than in games so far. Yeah, absolutely true. Absolutely true. You can do the Google Sheet for me? It would make sense to give mods editing permissions, I guess. That's probably a good idea. 36 days, 14 days. Whoops. Super expert, but once the collection is put together, you could have timestamps. True. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. We're talking about like a full-time job. You have a favorite class to use as Haven advisors. Generally just soldiers who aren't going to be useful for missions, or soldiers who are high rank and don't have a mission to go on right now. You want to leave Haven advisors there for a long time usually, so how Haven advisors work is the longer they are there, the more they build up a resource in a bucket that gets rolled against over and over again to see if you get a mission to detect faceless. And when you swap to a different Haven advisor, you lose that resource. I don't know if you lose it all instantly or if it decays very rapidly or something like that. So generally, you want to hold on to the same Haven advisor in a Haven until you get that mission, at which point you can change Haven advisor pretty freely at that point if you want. But there is some value in just throwing a Haven advisor in for a moment, because another thing they do is they do create recruit income, so they can find new rookies and new rebels for your Havens as well. Need to add a loot column as well. Oh my fucking god. Alright, how do I How do I give one person editing permissions without giving everyone editing permissions? I think I need your email addresses, probably. Yeah, I think I need your email addresses in the secret mod chat if you want to be added for editing permissions, or DM on Discord works fine too. One, two, alright, we got a couple of other editors for it that'll make it a little bit more doable. Cool. So we have 2 engineers. There's actually nothing for a 3rd engineer to do in our Avenger if we get another one right now. 8 days from now there will be, but at the moment there's nothing. And we want to scan here for a few days, then go make contact here. I think that's about right. Oh, we got a mission right as I was canceling even. Looks like a pretty good jailbreak. Yeah, there's the Avatar project in the Long War. It's just hidden at the start of the game. So, 1 rebel, 2 rookies. Means we have lots of rookies, I guess? I don't know. You'd rather have 2 rebels, 1 rookie for sure, but this is still an excellent mission. We want someone who can do the door hack. We generally, I think, want Sentinel on all of our specialists. Pretty sure that's where I'm at. Once we have Sentinel, I think we go Assault Rifle over Shotgun. I would like some sort of Shotgun Soldier in the squad, though. It's a good timer, right? 8 days, 16 hours. Let's grab this level up. Gunner. Could bring a gunner on the mission. Where'd my soldiers go? Hello? Oh, they're back. It's always so exciting playing XCOM. You never know what's gonna happen next. Okay, excellent. Ranger, Assault, Technical, Shinobi. I think I send the Ranger and then I have Assault, Technical, Shinobi for the other mission. And we try to get 1 mission in the next haven that we contact. I think I'm generally considering Overwatch soldiers to be the most sensible to be building. I could go double rookie, I guess. That's Joji. Another specialist early. Cool, that's nice. Let's send squad wipe. Let's get squad wipe out on a mission early. Just like get the curse out of the way, right? It gives us a little bit less to worry about. Okay. GNG. Oh, I don't mind it at all, Farnex. When I play XCOM, I just really enjoy playing XCOM. I don't really care about, like, I'm not here to play for 100 hours and win. That's not the kick that I'm getting. I'm just really loving playing the game, so I don't mind if I have to restart a campaign even a tiny bit. Just isn't a problem for me. So we want to finish making contact in New Arctic, I think.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
I haven't updated the name list super recently. Don't remember when it was. We have New Arctic.
Contacts located.
New Arctic is a strength 1 haven. Oh, God mode. That is somewhat unusual. Let's throw. See, this is rough. All of these soldiers are very high value soldiers, so I don't really want to throw any of them into the haven as the haven advisor right now. Maybe I shouldn't have sent that other gunner on a mission. But gunners aren't even like bad. You're generally pretty happy to be leveling them. Assault technical. Specialist shinobi. We definitely can't send the specialist or the shinobi, right? Although it's a 57 aim shinobi, but still, like you can't send that soldier. I think you have to send the Actually, maybe we do send the specialist. Maybe the specialist is the least painful to be losing right now. And then if we get a door hack mission, we pull the specialist and that's fine. We lose that on the rendezvous quite so early. But if we don't, we have a squad which is strong enough to take on another mission. Could I add weapon mods in that interface? Have I researched modular weapons?
Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose
thought I was
of
researching
the
hybrid
material
mats first.
from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate
Am I crazy?
research as soon as possible.
Hey, McWarp. This Iron Man. Yes, this is Legend Iron Man. Okay, so we want to bomb intel here a lot of the time, like half of the time. There will be a jailbreak in that region, which we want to attempt.
We'll have a better chance of
Nice.
strike back at Advent. As
Good
it
timer
is,
on
we've
that.
already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our
You
window of
swish a
opportunity
sketcher.
is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Spreadsheet needs a sub sheet for research choices. Could just like add that in the same list, I feel like. Just so you're reading down the list, but some of the rows are like, we researched laser weapons, rather than being a mission input. I feel like that would be a sensible way to do that. Celians are up to force level 2, but this squad should be able to just completely wipe the floor with a... 2 strength, 3 strength? It might end up being 3 strength as well. Strength often ticks up around about this point in the campaign in your starting region. So maybe we're doing strength 2 smash and grab in the end, after you consider that our infiltration is going to over-infiltrate and bring strength down again by at least 1. You can't emote in the Google chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Bradford the guy giving mission briefings in XCOM 2 canonically?
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Probably? He's sort of like your personal advisor or something. Whoa. That is such a good timer. That's such a good timer that I could like finish this mission and then send the squad to do it. I don't even have to load out for it yet. 3 days 20. It'll be 6 days and 21 hours. The alternative is we pull our Haven advisors maybe, send Gunner, Specialist, Rookie. I mean... Our Jailbreak's getting us 2 more rookies. Fuck it, let's live a little, let's do that. It's a very different way to play that campaign from how we played the last campaign, I think. Crazy that this is a 37 Legion start and we got a Strength 1 Haven first. Makes me very happy to see other people nerding out about the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet nerding is just one of the best possible activities, I think. So I have mod weapons. Weapon mods, that's what they're called. I'm unique. Thanks for the 5 months. Longbow Musho to you as well. Who would shoot their gun a lot? A specialist might sometimes. Who else would shoot their gun a lot? We've got a bunch of rookies here. Who's the rookie with the most? Well, actually, like, it's an easy mission. I guess we save our other weapon mods for soldiers who actually use them better, because these soldiers don't use them all that well at the moment. Saffron. Make this soldier a little bit mobile. We have so many soldiers and so few enemies that having grenades should be pretty reliable in terms of killing stuff, I think. I hope. 71 aim soldier. So we're killing stuff with assault rifles and grenades. Let's bring one shotgun. That seems like a good idea to me. Put an autoloader on it and launch the mission. In runs to get Gatecrasher, is the chance of winning less than 1%, or would the campaign just take a ridiculous amount of time to recover? Long War 2 kills you. Long War 1 doesn't kill you that fast if you're behind, but Long War 2, like, the Avatar project actually completes and you die. I don't know what the exact chance would be, but somewhat low usually. We're not going to be able to attempt that smash and grab, I don't think, which is fine. We got a good number of missions already. So we need to swap you to recruit. This needed to be recruiting a while ago and isn't because I'm bad. And that, like, maybe costs me an entire rebel. Whoops. Let's swap to recruit now. I think it's better than not. Now fly over here. Are there any differences between regions beyond the geography of where you can contact? Geography of where you can contact is a big deal. How many rebels are in the Haven is a really big deal. So both of these have 5 starting rebels, but it can range between 4 and 6. And where Advent Strength is a really big deal. So sometimes it will be obvious that a region like has a ton of Advent Strength, even if you can't see it. Like if you can see that West Asia has a ton of Advent Strength coming into it, and you can see that a ton of Advent Strength is like leaving New Indonesia, you can be like, oh, the Advent Strength is going from New Indonesia to New India to West Asia. So it's probably not great to contact New India at the moment because it probably has like 6 strength in it. Is being used as a passage or whatever. You could make some intuitions about the regions in that way. How bad is losing a rebel? It's not good. Oh, the exposed power coils are all the way at the bottom this campaign, so I guess we won't be rushing a lab, huh? It's fine. Isn't just cutting out an enemy cheating? Cutting out an enemy. I don't get it. Would I rather lose a rookie or a rebel? At this point, I think I'd rather lose a rookie, somewhat. So strength is likely to tick up here if we over-infiltrate. I guess I'll go for vulnerable anyway. Let's flip to intel though.
priority message coming through, Commander.
We got 2
Putting it on
gops
screen
done
now.
I had
in the
high
first
hopes
month.
for resistance under your leadership, Commander.
It's not actually very many. Usually you get like 3.
Commander, we have intel.
Well, we got 3
suggesting
about
the
to
aliens
launch.
are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Jailbreak time. Who's the squad? Specialist, Ranger, Sharpshooter, Gunner, Rookie. Yeah, we didn't end up making enough money to buy the scientist. Or, actually we did. Because I finished the excavation. Yeah, I should have bought a scientist. Probably. We could just assume that we get specialists from missions and try building buildings this campaign. Take a different approach to it. We have 2 engineers already, so we can build some structures early, and we have 4 regions next to our starting region, so we can contact a lot of stuff if we build a radio relay. Can you see Zephyr? He's like melted into the floor. Very cute cat. Is that a cat or a rug? Yeah, exactly. Behold, it is cat.